We can access array items by using different ways. I'm going to show you a few examples. First, let's open the terminal and type IRB to start an interactive Ruby shell. Create a number array where n equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First item in the array, n, index 0. As you know, indexes are 0-based. But what about a negative index? N index minus 1 shows 5. So it is the last item in the array. So yeah, we can use negative indexes in the arrays. We can slice arrays using the start index and length. N start index 1, length 2, and it shows a result 2 and 3 as an array. We can use arrays as items in the arrays. N equals 1, 2, 3, an array for 5, an array 6, an array 7, 8. Shows the array. Now these types of arrays are called nested arrays, and we can access each item in the array. Show item at index 3 of the array. Shows an array for 5. We can access items of the result array. And to access the inner array, another square bracket and index of the inner array are required. N 3 0 shows 4. So let's see the last item in the array. N 4 shows the inner array. N 4 1 shows second level inner array. N 4 1 0 shows 7, the first item in the inner array. We can create arrays using a range. A equals array, a range 0, 9 shows A. We want to create an array of numbers from 0 to 9. Now, arrays are mutable objects, so we can change items. So let's assign a different number to the first index. A, index 0, equals 100. Show the array, and yeah, now the first item is 100. Also, we can change items as a group. Let's change items starting on index 3 and 3 as a length with an array A, B, C. And show the array, and yeah, the items are changed. So in using range and multiple assignments, index and values are either expandable or reducible. So when we assign new values to a part of an array, assigning values evaluate first. A, 3 as starting index, 3 as length, equals an array with a range from 1000 to 1010. So, what's going to happen? Show the array. And as you see, the array is expanded and new values are assigned from index 3. The rest of the items in the array are shifted. So let's do another, but this time, the array index interval will be large and the values range will be short. A, 3 as the starting index, 20 as length, equals array with a range of letters from A to C. Show the array. And yeah, new values are assigned from index 3 to the end. Other items which was given in the interval are removed. Now let's create another array. A is equal to 1, 2. We can append values with 2 less than signs. A, 2 less than 5. Yeah, new item 5 in the array. We can append other data types too. If you go A, 2 less than element as a string, and yeah, it's in the array. We can multiply arrays by numbers. An array, X, multiplied by 4, creates a new array having 4 of the X items. Let's try another one with an array having 2 items. And yeah, it shows the array. We can also use the multiply sign with strings, but it works a bit differently. So let's do an array, X, Y, multiplied by A, B, C. Shows a string, yeah, but multiplying by a string returns a new string and works like a join operation with a multiplication string. All right, so let's clear the IRB screen. In macOS or Linux, you can use the Control and the L key combination. Since there's no convenient way to clear the console in IRB on Windows, you can just simply emulate the DOS CLS function. Now we can make some mathematical operations with arrays. So let's say that we have 2 arrays. A equals array, a range from 0 to 5. B equals array, a range 3 to 8. We can add arrays. A plus B returns a new array which has duplicate values. We can subtract them from each other. A minus B returns the rest of A with common items removed. And we can find the intersection. A, ampersand symbol B, returns the intersection of A and B. Intersection basically means that common items are in A and B. So we can get the union of arrays. A pipe B returns the union of A and B, and union means all the items in A and B except for duplicate items.